welcome back to my channel and welcome to the next Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. Today I thought I would go for something classic but with a little bit of a twist. So I've gone for obviously the classic wing liner red lip combination, but I thought I would jazz it up a little bit by adding a bit more glow. This is actually a matte lip. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this. It gives the effect of a gloss, but it's not going to come off when you kiss your partner. It lets your lips look really shiny and voluptuous and lovely, but again, it's not a gloss. It's not going to be sticking your lips together when you talk over the table. It's not going to look grim. It just looks really elegant and it's just something a little bit different. This look is so simple, really easy, simple techniques to get a really crisp line. I'm obsessed with this look because I think you look really sophisticated but still really sexy, and it's still a bit fun and it's still very classic, and this look can go with so many different outfit choices as well. So I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Make sure you let me know down below what you think. All the products I use in this video are obviously linked down below, as they always are. So if you'd like to see how to get this classic with a twist Valentine's Day look, keep on watching. As I said in my intro, I'm going to be doing like a classic, really classic wing soft eye red lip Valentine's Day look because we love a cliche. Okay, so for starters I'm going to prime my skin. I have been loving this. This is the Soap & Glory Speed Plump All Day Moisture Super Marble. This stuff is really great. It's a dupe for my Too Faced Hangover RX. I really like it, and I just apply this all over my skin and it makes it nice and tacky and ready for foundation. Once you've gone nice and red, you know it's working. I want a beautiful, flawless but still pretty glowy base, so I'm going to be using my NARS Sheer Glow. This is my favourite foundation, like one of my all-time faves. Ooh. I'm using the shade Punjab and I'm just going to apply this to my skin and buff it in really well. Okay, so I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to go for quite a bold brow, a nice dark brow, so I'm just going to spoolie them through. I'm going to use Max Brun and my 266, and I am going to define my brows. On Valentine's Day, do whatever you like for your brows. Don't just do what I do for this look, because you don't want to suddenly look completely different on Valentine's Day. You want to look like the person that your partner fell in love with. If you don't do anything to your eyebrows, please just leave them. Embrace your natural eyebrow. I'm kind of out of the whole like using loads of pomades and stuff like that. I'm just liking a much softer look at the moment. Fab. Okay. You then want to set them in place. I'm using my Glossier Boy Brow. Use whatever brow gel you have. They all basically do the same thing. I'm now going to prime my lid with my Maybelline Colour Tattoo. This is in the shade Creme de Nude, and I'm just going to work this all over my lid up to my brow. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette today, just because it's got some really nice neutrals in it. Use whatever palette you have, you don't have to use this. I'm going to start with the colour Raw Sienna, which is a nice medium warm brown. You're going to want to take this on a fluffy brush and start blending this into your crease. You want to start with a little bit of product and build up. This look is meant to be so soft in the crease. Everything needs to be perfectly blended, and it needs to kind of follow the natural wing of your eye so that it will follow the winged liner later on. So just keep blending it so there's no lines. I'm now going to go into the colour Warm Taupe, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's quite a unique shade, but just go with a slightly deeper brown with a cooler undertone. And you want to put that right into your crease. Again, you want this to blend seamlessly into that first colour. This look is meant to be kind of sexy, but a bit fun and quite like, I don't know, like empowering. I feel like when I wear a red lip, I look really like in control. But you still want to look soft and elegant, so that's why you want all of these lines to be really soft. I'm now going to go in with a really small detailer crease brush, and I'm going to take a dark brown. You want to take a dark, warm brown, and when I say you barely want any product, that's literally the understatement of the century. This colour is so pigmented, and you just want to lightly work this into your crease. You want to follow, again, the hollow of your eye and slowly begin to wing it out. I'm now going to go in with the colour Tempera, which is just a bone colour. Whatever shade is a few shades lighter than your skin tone, and I'm going to pack this on top of the lid. Just bring it up to the mobile lid. This is when I start to feel the pressure because we're using some dark colours. Okay, you're going to want to go back into the raw sienna shade, so back into your warm mid-tone brown. And you are just going to want to blend in that shade. We're not doing a cut crease, we want it to be nice and soft. That will also just help to kind of soften up the Cypress Umber as well, or the dark shade that you use. I'm now going to take a little bit of Realgar, which is like a dark orange, barely any, and I'm just going to buff that in between that dark brown and the light lid colour. The shades have gotten a little bit ashy for my liking, so I just want to bring a tiny bit of warmth back. I'm now going to go into my favourite black liner. This is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and I'm going to do a big graphic wing. I like to just make sure that the inner part here is nice and dark, and I start really thin in there, and then I figure out the angle of where my eye will naturally go, and then I pull it back in. Keep it in mind that I have a winged lid, so when I open my eyes, my wing gets cut in half and it's so annoying. When it's like that, it looks great. Did I say a winged lid or a hooded lid? I meant hooded lid if I didn't say that. Okay, we have some mad wings. Obviously go for whatever size wing you like. I've just gone like pretty dramatic because I think it's fun. I don't know. I'm now going to go in with my Stila Kajal liner in the shade Topaz, and I'm going to run this along my waterline to bring some lightness and brightness back. I am then going to put some Stila Huge Lash Mascara on my top lashes, and I'm going to apply some Ardell Demi Wispies. Okay, lashes are on. Here's how we're looking. It's intense, so if you're not into like massive wings, then just go a bit smaller. We are now going to conceal underneath our eyes. I'm going to use my Kat Von D Lock-It concealer. I love this, mine's running out. This is in L7, so it's super light and brightening. Super brightened, super highlighted. I'm going to set that with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder just underneath my eyes, just before that creases. I'm going to go back in with raw sienna and just lightly give underneath my eyes a little bit of definition because the top is so heavy. You want a little something underneath just to balance the look. I'm going to go in with the Mirror, which is the light shimmery pink. And this is going to go just under the tear duct. I don't know if you can see, but I brought the liner just into my tear duct a little bit. That'll make your eyes look a bit bigger. You know what they say about big eyes? They don't want to kill you because you look like a baby. Did you think I was going to say something sexual? No, I went quite dark with it. And then going to put mascara on my bottom lashes. That's the eyes done. It is so easy to do if you can do liner. Alright, now to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix powder. This is my favourite. Just going to lightly set my skin. I don't want to look powdery and cakey, but I want this to last all night. I'm going to bronze up a bit, so I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Glam Bronze. This is really nice. It's quite new to me. And I'm just going to start the bronzing around the perimeter of my face. Just like to lightly bronze before I contour so that, like with a transition shade, it's kind of like the transition shade for your face. Onto contouring, I'm going in with my absolute holy grail. This is the Bobbi Brown bronzer in the shade Natural. And my NARS Eater brush, and I'm going to softly define those cheekbones. If you don't normally contour your nose, do not start contouring your nose just for Valentine's Day. It probably won't end well. For blush, I want to go for something red toned because I'm going to put red on my lips, and I don't mean like I want a bright red blush, but I do want, you know, something in the same kind of undertone. So I'm going to use MAC's Frankly Scarlet, which is this shade right here. I know it looks scary, but we're going to use minimal product. It's quite a hard formula, so you really need to work at it to get pigment. So I've just like swirled it in, and then I'm taking it off on the back of my hand and just softly applying it to my cheek. So the first highlight I'm going to use is the New Look Golden Glow highlighter. I'm going in with this paintbrush again. I'm kind of really liking how it looks. And this is going to add a nice warm glow to your skin. A little bit down the old bridge. Now, the reason I'm going for golden highlights is because of the lip colour I'm going to use. I'm going to use two lip liners. I'm going to go for Red Duh from MAC and also Currant. I'm going to start with red and just fill in my whole lip. Again, if you are someone who doesn't normally overline their lips, now's probably not the best time to start. You can do it slightly, but don't go overboard. I love this colour on its own. Go for this if you want to go for like a really elegant, classic matte red. I'm going to go in with Currant, and this is going to go slightly around the outside just to give your lip a little bit more definition. You could leave it like that if you like this much definition, but I'm going to put a liquid lipstick on, which is pretty kiss proof, because obviously it's Valentine's Day. You're probably going to be kissing your partner. Okay, the lip colour I'm going to be wearing is Designer Blood from Jeffree Star. The reason I've gone for gold with my skin and my highlight is because when this dries, it's a deep red with like a gold reflex almost to it. So I thought I'd emphasise that on my face. So put this on top. This one smells different to the others. Going to go in with a lip brush and a little bit of concealer and neaten up the edge because these bleed a little bit. Now that gold is quite subtle, so I'm actually going to go back into this palette. What is this? I'm actually going to go back into the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to take a little tiny bit of Primavera. Yeah, and I'm just going to pat this over the centre of my lip. So here we go, you guys. Here is the finished look. I am so happy with how this makeup look turned out. I think it's really sophisticated but really sexy and really simple. It's minimal but has a massive impact, and that's what I love about it. I really hope you guys found this video helpful and that maybe it gave you some inspiration for your Valentine's Day look. Thank you so much for watching. All the products are linked down below. I hope you have the best day ever, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another Valentine's Day video. Goodbye!